Okay, I am live so far right now. It's 7:58 in the morning. So, yesterday I don't really I'm not feeling good at all. I've been laid down on the bed all day long. Also, I don't really feel good today, but you know, lying down on the room is not gonna help me to be better. It's just like I don't know why it start like to midnight, and then I feel like I need to go to the bathroom all the time. It's like I got like uh third like almost 5 to 6 times in the bathroom, and it is really really sad because my butt was already hurts and everything is already hurts. My belly was already hurts too. So ah, such a life. So they said they have three people over here, and of course three thumbs up. Wow, that's good. That's good. So we're gonna wait for for people to come in. Usually, I don't really do like people put that. I just went live every Saturday, as I said. I'm going to try to get live every Saturday, once a week, so we can have conversation and like sharing opinions, different things. So as I said, my title for today is all about how our parents discipline in the past. Like how my parents disciplined me in the past is very cool. like before, now and then, you're not allowed to hurt your kids and like do this and do that because they said it can bring a nightmare for the kids. However, when we were growing up, when I was like my mom is the one who like really disciplined us a lot. Like when we are like when we are 7 years old, we need to learn how to cook right cook meals already. By 7 years old, I need to wake up like 3 o'clock in the morning and then start cooking rice. And growing up, I don't have the experience to play as a child, like usually teenager does or like children does. Because usually I do, when we don't have class before, my mom will bring us down to the mountain, uh, teach us carrying. Like when I was 7 years old, honestly, I know how to carry like 45 kilos of coconut already, like one sack of coconut. We will traveling it back and forth, and we always like we always do like harvesting nipa. And instead of playing, my mom will always call us to go somewhere to buy to do like this stuff, and then like a farming stuff. So I don't have that kind of because if we make mistake before, this is how my mom's like discipline us. You know how they have this a rice or every any kind of beans, and then they let us nail down there for like 2 hours. 2 hours was the most, and it's just like we're letting us there. We're kneeling at over there for 2 hours. So they're like we're really scared to do something bad. And to be honest, I don't really feel any grave or any like angers in my mom's or something, because by that kind of discipline also, they give me the right direction of my life. Because when I was young, I used to go like all the time in farming stuff and something. So my mind was built already. I've been matured quick. So my mind was built already when I was young. I was said, "Oh no, I don't want to grow up like this the whole of my the rest of my life. I want to find something. I want to find my purpose. I want to see where can I go. I wanna I wanna explore the world, or I want to see the meaning of my life." So it's just like when I was like building, I was like, I'm still young right now. Sooner or later, I will find the meaning of my life, because I don't want to be like this forever. So I don't really hold anything against with my parents. I was if I hold something against with my parents, I will say I'm very thankful for them, because if maybe if my mom will just let us do whatever we want or something, maybe my life is something different, and something like because she won't really allow us, like when even like I was like teenager, or like teenager you can, or I don't know if like teenager much, because I don't really feel being teenager too. I don't have that kind of experience also, since like I leave, like I start working when I was like 13. You know, when I was 13 years old, I send myself to the school. I work with other people. They send me to the school, and then I work at like early morning, and then like I woke up like 2 o'clock. I start cleaning, cooking, and everything. When I'm done, I go to school. When I come back, I'm working again. So that's how my life works before. So I don't really have the kind of like teenager way now and then, because I experienced that kind of things in life. So I try to like do something different with my girls with I'm with. I try to give them like freedom with like friends, talking with their friends. So I try to let them know, but it's also like something like this is also something that I need to watch too, because everything has a limit when it comes to my girls. Of course, when you see like 12 minutes or 14 minutes of my of our life, they will say, oh, Beng is this, Beng is that, or Hannah is this, Hannah is spoiled brat, this and that. But the thing is, there's like also a limit for my girls. Like Hannah, I give her like a kind of compliment all the time. Also Beng, as I said, I try to be equal for them. Whatever I buy for Hannah, I will going to buy for Bingto. And I let them go with their friends, since I don't have that kind of experience before. I don't really feel how to be teenager, because like when I was young, I grow up. As I said, like I become matured quick. I work with my own and go study with my own self. So, but it's also good, because I don't really feel like kind of like being mad with my parents. As I said, because of that discipline, I see the purpose of my life. Usually, most of my classmates before, I remember, um, they get like married when they're like 14, they get married when they're 15. So I'm very and also with my parents when they are very like strict, or my mother is more brutal. My mother is like the top one, because nailing in the rice or the beans is not fun. It's like hurts like hell. But like with that one too, I was like, oh no, I don't want to be in here forever. I don't want to be like carrying 45 kilos of oh, pila in the Philippines is in the house. I don't want to carrying 45 kilos of coconut every day. I don't all the time. I don't want to harvest nipa hat, and when nipa hat, it's very heavy. When you like when we harvest that one, we we take all the leaves, and then my mom or my dad was always like I forgot what's that called, but they're like so big, and you need to carry that on your on the way home, and that's how it works. Like that's how it works. Victor Coco, thank you for your super chat. We enjoy your video. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. As I said, this is just our everyday life over here. It's kind of boring. Nothing we can do about it. Life is not always sunshine and rainbow. There are always some things like kind of boring every day. Oh, sometimes pala. I mean, sometimes. My girl is still sleeping. I'm gonna wake them up later so they can join me over. And Pili in the Philippines. Hi there. From southern New Jersey, according to Victor Coco. I'm going to go back to the comment later on. It's just like I just going to. Do you have guys or you also like as I said, this is our topic for today is how our parents like discipline us for the fast, which is it sucks big different now and then. Because now and then you can't even hurt your kids anymore, because they're gonna send you to jail, or or the kids. And now, you know what the funny part is, the kids now and then knows the rights too. Like one of my friend, you know, her kids is always in like your kids is always on the like a Mobile Legend. Remember the Mobile Legend? I think it's still playing until now. So one day he came home and then started Mobile Legend. So my friend told these kids to eat because he needs to get lunch. But he never listened. She kept calling and calling and calling, and he never listened. And then I think it's gone to her points that she get the stick and then started to like spank the son. And you know what's the son did? He went to barangay. He went to barangay and reported his own mother, which is we never did that before. I think like if I choose between like disciplining the kids before and now and then, I always choose the past. Because as I said, the past, like us or something, I never did anything. I never have any hard feelings with my parents. As I said, matter of fact, I was thankful for them also. A lot of my classmates before that their parents is strict and how they discipline their kids, like as my mother did also to us. A lot of them are very successful now. One of them is doctor, one of them is already the principal of our school, one of them two of them is teacher, one of them, like they are all like all my classmates who's been like same scenario with like all of them is kind of like a professional now and they have a very nice career. And I think because of how their parents does, how they're disciplining them, and before I was like really scared to make mistake because I don't like to kneel down in the seeds like mostly like a rice one. Oh, that's gross or like a salt. That's gross. So I always like that. I always like did uh do something I know, try my best not to get like trouble. We can even like I can even goes like teenager ways. I can even goes like no, actually when I was teenager, I was like I said working, so I don't know. But I that before we can even watch like they have a certain time before that we need to sleep. By 6 o'clock we need to go back home already. Yeah, my mom will give us like playtime, but only 1 hour or 2 hours, and then we need to come back home. And then by 6 o'clock we need to cook already. We need to do this. We need to do that. By 7 o'clock we need to sleep. Brian knows about it because he lives in the province. 7 o'clock, you will see all the provinces people over there are already like in the house, and the street was already quiet. Because 7 o'clock is our time to go sleep, and then we woke up like 3 o'clock in the morning, and then that's how I start the whole day again. Then we goes to the school. We walk like hour to go back there, and then hour to come back. So there's like a lot of differences. Because before, uh, it's I think it's better to have like a life moment memories before, because before is very competitive. Before it's very competitive. Like we have this when we goes to like when I was in high school, I used to dance. I am very pretty like good in dancing. We used to go to this like festival, and then we used to compete. Like at school, we used to compete, and then like we have like a month of practice, hard work of things. The thing is, when we goes to these things, we don't of course we expect to win, but if we are not winning, we're gonna be lonely. However, we don't have this kind of time now and then that they give you a compliment. We don't have that one. We work for like everything that we achieve. So maybe like for like 10 times we are like no, actually we did like no, six times we did like competition. We only win like one for championship. But we will like when we goes to like festival or something, we don't we wish to win, but we also did that for our like because we like it. um Usually now and then, I was like, that's not what I see when I grow up. Like my father used to told me like when you cry because you lost, crying is not gonna help you to gain, you know, to accomplish your dream. You need to stand up and then do it again. That's how it works. The only thing I don't do is like do like a singing contest, because most of my mom's relatives, actually my mom's sister is like a singer. She has a band or some band. Her brother, they're very good singer, and my dad's side too, they're very good singer. But I don't know. Underdeveloped. I don't see any. I don't see any myself singing because I'm not really in the big crowd. Okay, let's go back over here. James Richard, happy 5 p.m. Friday from California. Oh, really? Oh, okay. Wow. Hello to California. I love lechon is kumusta? Scout Bernice, hi lot. Victor Coco, hello, lot. And of course, Bell, hello, just saw the notification and came up right now. Oh, thank you for joining us today. As I said, I don't really do like a post anymore. I just going to do like every Saturday. If I'm not feeling better, you will see because I'm not gonna go in live. However, as I said, I'm not really feeling better right now. It's like I'm still like into, but I feel no. I'm a kind of like much better than yesterday because yesterday is really sucks. Mr. Mr. Texas, Lot, how many siblings do you have in total, including yourself, and how many older and younger than you? Oh, actually, we are eight. We're eight of us. The two died. I am supposed to be, I am number four. But because the two died, our oldest, and I think the third one, so I am second now. We have six siblings so far. Belle Fruit, Rosie, her mom was always very strict. She wasn't ever allowed to think about boys till after college. Lot, but I love my mother-in-law. She's fun. Can't imagine her being strict. Yeah, like now and then it's like that's one thing. Also, I kind of like I don't know. I don't see Hannah was talking about boys. Like she said, she's not really interesting so far. But most of the time, teenager now and then, it sucks a big difference when our time passed before. Before, we don't care about really much boys. We are like very competitive with boys too. It comes to playing. Like, oh boy, comes to playing, like it's come to jumping, like because my hometown has a river, like these boys can like they climb the coconut and can jump higher. All these girls also can climb the coconut and can jump higher. And then like to us before, like we're just like we're going to this goes to this river, and then we are like building memories. Like now and then, you can even like wear like a very short boy before us. We don't have any clothes too, and they were just like swimming on the river. But we don't think nothing of it. Like now, teenager or 12 years old, they've already crushed. I don't even know what is crush before when I was like that kind of age. Oh, now it's very big different. Like when I was like 13 or 14 or 15, I was more because when I was like that kind of age since I was working in other people. Uh, I don't even watch TV. I don't even know what's going on to the world. And even I think that's the habit that I've been carrying all over until now. Because I don't really do watch once in a while when Brian come home and then he went going to because Brian likes to watch like history, adventures, like documentary. And that's one thing also I kind of like it. So I watch, but it comes to like news or like move on like news or everything. I'm not really interested in that kind of things, like The other party will see this, the other party will see that, the other party will see this, the other party will see that. You never know who's right and wrong because everybody has on their own opinion. However, there's always out there that you can see opinion. You can see your own opinion because they're going to argue your own opinion. It's simple because they don't like what you say. And that's the kind of things that I don't really like to do involved with. Like, you see, um, I'm just kind of like a laid back person. Like, you see this, if you say something like your opinion, oh, that's your opinion. Doesn't matter to me. It's not gonna, because at the end of the day, I am the one who decide whether what I gotta do. Yeah, I do. You have your opinion by your own, but at the end of the day, I have an opinion with yours, but at the end of the day, it's still your choice. What life would you like to be? And that some people out there, they just can't get it because they don't know how to uh, respect it. When you see something and they don't like it, they will going to argue that opinion over and over. And of course, when you see something, they're going to play the card. It's like a play, like they're a victim. And that's how life works gonna be. Like some people are just toxic that you need to avoid. And that's one thing I can't. That's the reason why I don't have a lot of friends. That's the reason why I don't really have a lot of friends. Because being toxic people is not gonna help me at all. It's just like I'm a kind of like, you stuck me in the room, just give me like a book or something, I'm perfectly fine. I don't need to go somewhere, or I don't need to hang out with people who all they does is just talk people behind their back. I can't stand it. I don't like it. If I don't like the person or something like that, I will tell you like what did you do that I don't like, so you all knows that, like you knows, instead of hearing that other people, I say that to you, like, hey, you know what did you do, I don't like what you did to this, like that one. Unless so, but some people that like do like too much marites is not my thing. Oh my gulay, Hana. Rose thinks, according to Belprot, Rose thinks it's a miracle we met because of how much strict her mom was. But I guess she approved me at all. Oh, that's good for you, That's really, really good for you. The one thing in my mom also was good enough is it comes to like when we grow up, like it comes to relationship. He don't really like to be in like a middle of it. However, there's one guy, like when I was like, I think I was 22. Yeah, there's one guy like, I don't see he's bad. I mean, like, I don't see like, I know. I think he was persistent. You know how they have like before, they have like you goes to the woman's house and they called it like a harana, and they sing in the in the like in a more early morning, and I don't know why my mom doesn't like him, but he always said, like, nothing I can do if you choose that person. However, I don't because like I just came there for vacation, and then he see me, I think, and then he went down to our house, and then he get harana for like a couple of like 4 times, and then they went to but I don't get my interest. Baldic F. Rocha, maayong buntag guwapa, greetings from Brazil. Did you ever notice that I don't have any, like, I don't experience to have Filipino boyfriend at all? Like, I don't really have one. I have in high school. No, that's not my boyfriend. It's like, when we have a Valentine's in high school, our school used to, like, make, like, a big box. And then you put your love letter over there. So that one is anonymous. All you need to do is to write the person's name and then they give it to that person. So I have a crush in high school. I was like, oh my God, I was like, that's my like a first like puppy love or something. So I have a crush in high school, and then he's freaking smart. And like my average is not that great. Like I am not dummy. I'm not very stupid also. I'm in the middle way. So he was ahead to me 1 year. I was high second year, seven, grade seven, no, grade eight. And he was like grade, no, I was grade seven. He was grade nine. And of course, I was like, no, actually, I was like second year. Eight. I was grade eight. He was grade nine. And then I put that love later. And then, you know what he does? When he give that love later, when he read it, he squeeze it and then like scatter it and throw in the trash can. So I think that's the one who broke my heart. Because I seen it how he does it and then threw it in the trash. So it hurts me too bad. Like I said, like to my mind, I said to myself, I will never entertain Filipino in my life. So because of that, I think that's the reason why I never have a Filipino boyfriend even before. Because I hate like you broke my heart with my love letter. Oh, I don't know if you throw that in the trash, you should just like respect to like other like to pull that up and then bring your home, then throw it and then, but the thing is I seen it, so maybe that's the reason why. Where Balder, approach maayong buntag guwapa, greetings from Brazil. Keep Sulian, hello again from Sweetwater, Texas. I enjoy you and Brian channel very much. Keep the good video coming. Thank you so much. John Allen, good morning, Lot. I will be back in Angeles City on May 4. Hope to see you and Brian again. Oh, wow. That's good. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope to. West Holly, hello from Nida and Erlinda from Port Welton Beach, Florida. Never been to Florida. Robert Tyler, magandang umaga, Lot. Greetings from Texas. Baldec Efrocha, bakit are you not more visiting Borges and you are sister in Angeles? No, Borges is not in Angeles anymore. She was in province already. My sister is here, but like that's another topic too. Someone asked me that too, like if I ever like close. Oh, maybe I go get that point though. Belprot, Rose never had a lot of friends either, but now she's got a few really close friends, and I'm happy to get experience what I did. It's just the same me too. I have only few friends, like boards. We used to be like seven because we have already different life. We're already married. We already have kids, so we also live in different places. So we're not really into like us before. Like when you're young, when we're young, we're punk. Like like when I was like 23. That's how I started my we will like wild and free. We were young, wild and free. So when I was that one, I started to do like, okay, let's do this. Like um drink. Well, I experienced like drinking like 24 hours before. 24 hours. Like we drink and drink and drink. All that's what we does. And then we just stop when boards get we just like slow down when boards become like sick. When boards has operation before, we're drunk at the time. Like I think it's December. So we're on the we just came from one of our friend house. We're just like 8 o'clock in the morning. We're just done drinking. And then we're to drink and then we're like walking on the street, suddenly like bored, painted, like oh. So we bring her to the hospital. And boy, when we were in the hospital, we're still drunk. Like the doctor did something and then he said like we need an operation to her right away. And I like, oh boy, there we go. It's just like that as a, like a funny story, but like for our friendship. Because like, after that one, we're kind of like slow down for drinking. We're kind of like, okay, I think my liver has enough already from this. I have a honey water over here. So TSM Gerald said, hello from Guam. N Nextro Thanks for the dating story lot. It helps understanding your personality. Yeah. You know, as I said, like, my personality is very, very, some people don't understand it. Some people, they said I am very stuck up person. Some person, they said, oh, it's just this and that because I'm not friendly. I don't hang out a lot. I don't hang out with people. I don't hang out with like, oh, like this group or something like girl stuff or something. I don't do it simply because I did that before. When I that's the reason why I said to myself, I gotta get married when I was 30 years old. Because I wanna try everything. Because once I get married, married is very important to our like family. I don't like most of us, like my mom, they get like they're married is like for them it's like you're promising to person. I don't want to make like I promise and then you have a bow. I don't gonna do a bow with then it's broken. So I keep my married like even since before. I make married is important to me. I would like to be same as my mom, that my parents also that only death can separate them. So I take it seriously. Just because the people will say, oh, it's a piece of paper. Yeah, it is a piece of paper, but I don't look the piece of paper. I look at the bow that I promised to my partner. So I don't really have time to go. Like I said, when I was 23, I was very punk. I did everything up. I do this, and that. For simple reason, I was thinking that time when I get married, I don't have any regret. Because, some of people I know, they don't have really experience when they get married. Like you see, you married 21 years old, your husband is say 50. Like I know a couple of people is that way. You see, she's married, you're married like 18 and your partner is 50. So you don't have any common. That kind of like age, you start exploring. So when you get married at that kind of age, it's prevent you to do the explore things. And then one day when you try it, there you go, you explode. That's the reason when you try, you do this. Oh, I never did this before. So you did that all the way up. You already even you're still married. And I know a couple of people like that because they never have experience to explore themselves, to find themselves on, to do this on, to have fun. Now when they experience that is life, that is the meaning of life, they're going to continue. And that is the reason of cheating. Because they met different person that they have very common. Don't give me wrong, honestly. That's my opinion. It comes to that like a way half of age is there's no common of both of you. This person is just too young and you know. But there's also out there that they're married is until now they're okay. Like I have friend of like that too. They're still married until now. But majority, it seems like 60 or 75 or 85% of them failed because of that one. So when I was young, when I was like in 20s, my head was like, okay, I don't want to get married until I get 30. I will try everything. I try to be punk for a couple of years until my liver will stop me. And then I will go married to the person who I love to. And then I don't have any regret in my life. And that's what I do. I get married when I was 30. December 6th. Passport bros are cool if they want to get married, but the one who just want to be play friend to be damaged. Ex centro, I don't really know what are you referring to. Joseph Davis. From Paris, California. Hello, Lot. You and Brian are my favorite people to watch on YouTube. Keep up the good work. 40 people in the lives and climbing, Lot. Yeah, that's true. It's 38 actually and 34 thumbs up. That's very, very, I know. I really, really appreciate it. I really do appreciate to all of you because, yeah, I heard that a lot of times too. They always tell me like, you're, I know, because I'm very quiet person. I don't like, as I said, I don't really, it's not like some people said, "Oh, you're very, I know," but when they know me pretty well, they knows me already. Oh, you're very big different than actually when you see. That's what they always said. But I don't mind about it. You know, people will judge based on what they see, and people will judge based on your appearance too. Sometimes my appearance is just very like they said like they're it seems like very like strong or like stuck up. But I say you can't judge people based on what like I based on what you just see or based on what you hear. That's the reason why you know I don't that's the reason why I don't really have like my personality sucks a big my personality is very big different. If I like the person, I like the person. If I don't feel comfortable with the person, I avoid the person. Because once, like I said, as I said earlier, there's a different there's a big difference. It comes to like a respect, like opinions from different people. Like if I see you and then I meet you and then I know what kind of people are you, like when you are talking, because I can judge people when they are very, you know how these people called righteousness. They think they are superior. They think like they never make mistake. They think that all they see is right. And I don't like it because it toxic people. So that's the kind of people I avoid. That's the kind of people I don't want to be with. And that's the kind of people I don't want to associate with because I know them. No matter what you see, even you see the wall is white, they always say the wall is red. No, you never win. You never win with that kind of people. And I don't want to be with that kind of people to make my day bad. Because I like to be positive. I like to be a positive way as I could. You know, I'm reading a lot of books. Simple, like simples, most of them is Bible. So I see a lot of things over. I try to memorize them all, but my brain can memorize a lot. However, as I said, that's the word like every single time I read, I learn something. And there I learn things up that I need to avoid. Because these people, like I said, these people feels like they are right all the time and righteousness all the time. And then when you confront them or you see something or you do this something to them, they won't accept the fact that you said something to them, that you say wrong to them. They won't accept that. Instead, they will play the card as a victim. And that's the kind of people I don't really like. Because when I like and I feel comfortable with you, I will be your friend, you know. You respect my opinion, I respect yours. I don't really care what your opinion is. You don't need to care about my opinion because that's an opinion. It's a eyesight saying. That's what you do. That's what you said, That's what you. But some people don't get it because they wanna play like what you see or what I see is always right. So you need to follow what you say, what they said because they're always right. And no, 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 that's not gonna work on my own way. Because I will follow what I should like, or I will follow what the best things that I will follow what is the best for me, and you will follow what is the best for you. Whatever mistake I did, it's my mistake, my consequence, my lesson I learned. Whatever mistake you did, it's your mistake, your consequence, your lesson. You learn. And that's how my life is God. That's how I would like to roll my life every day. I always said to my girls too, whatever you do in life, you make mistake. Failed, failure is also the part of our life. So failure also can make you better. So you better stand up and not to crying is okay, but don't cry too much. Don't cry all day long the rest of your life. Don't just being and don't depress because of the failure you did. Instead, stand up and fix that failure because you learn from it and then don't do it again because you experienced already. And that's what I always do because sometimes Hannah, Hannah, when she get the failure, she's she's mad, she crying, and I always told her like failure is always a part of our life. Did your scorpion scare away people? No. Actually, they asked me, Victor, if I would like to get a tattoo. I said no. I don't think I will have ano. You never know in the future, but so far I said right now I don't think so. Self-righteousness. Yes, So I love lechon. Some people are like that. And that's kind of people I would like to avoid, but they don't like it that you avoid them. Because they feel like they are the victims. They feel like, oh, they're very they're arrogant person. They tell you you are this, you are that. They don't even see the reason why these people try to avoid you. They don't see that one. They don't look that shit. They just judge you that we are arrogant person. They don't like to be our friend because we are this. We are no. That's not the reason why I don't want to be your friend. The reason why I don't want to be your friend because your self righteousness. Simple as that. And if you don't change it, then we're not gonna be friends at all. Because you can't change the person. It always feels like a self-righteousness. You can even fix it. They're the one who can fix it. A quiet person, according to Belfort, a quiet person is just a caged lion waiting to get out. Rose was quiet person till I brought her out to her shell. I created a beautiful monster. Oh, that's cool. That's very sweet of you. I'm not, I'm, when I went somewhere, that's what they always told me, a quiet person. Because I'm very observant person. When I went somewhere, I don't really talk much. I always like look around, see different things and something. That maybe that's the reason why. Because I'm not approachable person. I'm not really approachable person, except if I know you already. Like if I know you already, I see you in the street, hey, like that. But if I don't, like if I goes to this place and then the first thing I did is just like look around and observing. And I think that's the reason why too. From Alex Cormel. Let's do your adventure in the Philippines. Can you play an instrument? I used to play guitar. I used to play guitar a little bit. My father used to teach me that. But I forgot already. I have a quiet like I still remember some of the but not yet, not all of them. I forgot already. So there's the thing. Hannah wants to play piano. So according to her, in prior to get because she's planning to have what's that called? She's planning to get scholarship when she goes to college. And one thing is good when you knows a lot of instrument is they will accept scholarship to you quickly. So she wanna learn how to do piano since piano also is one of her favorite instrument. Oh, I think Hannah is there. Hannah? Oh boy, my girls is still sleeping. I don't know what time they sleep last night. For sure, they sleep very late last night. I don't have any idea. I told them that we have a live today. Okay, next week. So Hannah wants to do like what's that? Piano lesson. So I was still thinking, because when you have a play piano lesson, you have a piano in your home. So I don't know how much is the piano right now. I might be goes to SM and check that out. You know, I always like to have the woman who has a lot of talent too. I wish my parents did that too, but I can't blame my parents. We are not rich. We are when we grew up, we considered to be really poor. So I can't blame my parents from that. But I always love to have this a woman who can make a lot, who has a lot of talents, like piano, guitar. But my dad used to call me, like used to have ano, my dad used to teach me how to guitar because my dad has a lot of my dad has a one guitar, and he plays very good guitar too. And that's one thing I always miss with my dad. And oh my golai, Alex Cormer, Lot's Diary Adventure in the Pit. Do you still have your guitar? Yes, that's in my province. I can't bring it. That's my dad's property, and I used always. I think my mom hung it somewhere in our province, so that's the only one left. A lot of things left from my dad, and right now we still like keeping her memories up. I always keep her memories in my heart too. You know, one thing, if there's a regret in my life that I will do it again, maybe, because I always has regret. Since my dad passed away, I will tell you that when my dad passed away, half of my heart was already incomplete. uh, if I have chance to meet, to bring back memories again, or things, to bring back things, if I have chance to meet my dad again, uh, I will, maybe because I have things that I really regret the most. um, Perhaps I would tell him I love you, because I never said to my dad I love you even once. I do love my dad. I do really love him, but because maybe I was like, as I said, I don't grow up with my families before. I I grew up with different people, send myself to school with different people. When I was like, when I was underage, I start working by myself. So I don't have kind of memories built with my family, like with my father, my mother. Oh, my mother is still building memories until now. So I don't have that kind of stuff. I don't have that kind of stuff. I don't have chance to tell him, even when he was really sick before. Uh, I'm not really showing person. Um, Maybe that's the one no, actually that's the one I regret the most, when I don't tell him how much I do love him. Maybe if I have chance to meet him again, I oh God, I would like to build memories from him. Mm, that's the one I regret the most, because I don't have, ano, I don't have memories a lot from him. Um, I should tell him too that I do love him every day, so he was aware. Because maybe that's the one that I was like, I was like a big mistake. I was regret. That's the regret that I've been carrying every day of my life. I wish I could, I wish I said that to him before, but I can't. No, I can't bring back already. It's just like that kind of like regret that it always comes to my head. Every day. You can get a decent electric piano for about $200 online. We got one for our daughter because she has some talent for it and enjoy it. Okay. Okay, I will check that online, Belfruit. But you see, I don't really trust online over here. I do. I should goes to SM and see that one. Victor Coco, I plan to have an oil painting of my mother. Wow, you are so talented. That's one of the talent I would wish to have too. But luckily, it's not I don't have that kind of talent though. I wish I have that kind of talent too. I wish I could have that. But eventually, you know, I don't have that kind of talent too. I think we have a different kind of like how God sent us a different talent. I don't know what's my talent yet, but before I like to play guitar, but then last than that I like to do painting, but painting doesn't like me at all. I can't even draw. I like drawing too, but I can't even draw flowers. Yeah, that's the thing. Okay, guys, I think that's about it for today. As I said, every Saturday, I would try to get an online live stream over here. So if you guys has any suggestion, what kind of topic will be going to discuss next week, you are free to leave a comment below. Thank you so much to all of you. Thank you for following our journey. I really appreciate it. I hope you won't gonna be tired to follow our journey every day. So that's about it. Sooner or later, we never know, these kids is gonna be grow up and they have their own life. And after 10 years from now, you see, 10 years from now, we never know what they go, what are future they've been they hold to. So that's about it for today. Enjoy, everyone. Good night, good morning, wherever you are. And of course, stay healthy. And of course, stay healthy.